What's up, everybody? You've reached Everybody Love JUJU 1-2 back with another banger. Hey, it's the conference championships right now for all of the conferences. And right now, with your host, I'm your host, JUJU, for Everybody Love JUJU 1-2. If your first time here, you're turning in, or you're just watching at your leisure and you're wondering, what have you turned into? You've turned on my channel, Everybody Love JUJU. I'm your host, JUJU. Not JUJU Watkins, but my real nickname is JUJU, has been for many years. I talk hoops. You listen, you comment, you like, you subscribe, you come on in and meet the chat family, and we watch the hoops together. Now, I set this program up to go on when the Big Ten championship is set to take place, but I'm looking at the ACC championship right now between Duke and North Carolina State, and I'm loving what I see. So if you catch this later, just know that I turned it on. It was 46-46. Duke came back from a 14-point deficit to close the gap and tie it up. They're now up 49-46, closing the third quarter. Looking pretty doggone good. Isaiah James missed a jumper on the three now, and they made a layup off of it. Duke is now taking the lead. Time out, North Carolina State. What is Carl Lawson and Duke trying to do? Because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling them in some of her rotations. She doesn't play Toby Fournier a lot. I'd like to hear from you guys why you think that is. Is Toby not able to get in the game and run? Do the running game or whatever it is? I guess they don't really need her, but she's a leading scorer. But however she's playing her, I guess don't question Coach Lawson's tactics. Good morning. The time change was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. I felt it. I woke up, went back to sleep, kind of threw me off. But I wasn't supposed to be up here until the Big Ten championship. But I want to come up here early to see how y'all doing it. Get y'all going this morning. Who we got here? I got two viewing me on X. Welcome from my X fam. Yeah, I'm the one to be going around anytime they say anything about JUJU Watkins and USC, either commenting, liking, or disagreeing, because you're not gonna trash the USC Trojan women. You're not gonna do that on my watch. I see it. You're not gonna touch the front runner for the Player of the Year award. You're not gonna come at her. She ain't done a thing. She ain't done a goddamn thing to anybody worthy of anybody criticizing her game. JUJU Watkins been JUJU Watkins since 2020. So she came on the scene, Sports Illustrated Kids Player of the Year, #1 player in the country since she was 14 years old. So just leave her alone. Let her cook. She's young. You know, if she's affecting, your favorite player who's no longer in college records, or she's matching them, moving past them. Hey, that's the name of the game. Records are made to be broken, homie. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Somebody's gonna come behind JUJU and do the same thing. That helps grow the game. That's what the game is all about. These kids are amazing. You should be happy. I'm sure Caitlin is. Caitlin ain't worried about it. I mean, that's her pass. She's moving on to the dub, trying to be Rookie of the Year, wants to be MVP, wants to win a championship. Let it go, bruh. She's not the generational talent that you think she is. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, for what she's done, amazing for bringing more eyes to the game. She got game. Let her cook. somebody else has been cooking a lot longer than I've heard. I only heard Caitlin a year and a half ago. I've heard of Juju since 2020. So, I mean, maybe because I'm in California, I don't know. But y'all need to chill. Y'all need to relax a bit, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's like they got two different styles of games. And both are amazing at what they do. And for one, for you to even entertain the conversation tells me that just you feel threatened because you're just a baby. She's only 19 years old, and you got the nerve to want to go back and forth about and worried about who's better and who's not. You should be sitting back and just wait and see. Because basically, trying to fix my appearance here. Easy part that we're even in this race to win the Big Ten championship. And we up here talking about practice. We're up here talking about who's better. We'll stay in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like USC and JUJU Watkins and Kiki and Kennedy and Avery and Ray and Marshall and K9, Kalia, Heckle, Tebow, Talia Van Alphen, Avery Howe, Malia Samuels, Big C, Clarice. We trying to do something real quick. We trying to get some accolades. We just trying to live in the moment and build upon, brick by brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to build our chemistry, continue to build our chemistry, continue to reach the highest ceiling that we can. The number one seed, top seed. So I mean, I guess what we're playing for maybe is top seed, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because once UCLA had beat South Carolina, it was like it's almost like they rested on their laurels. Every team, the schedule that they had, really to me wasn't really impressive. And so we seemed like to be the only team that was able to touch them, which I told you from the very beginning of the year. Maybe you heard me, maybe you didn't. I probably didn't have my channel up at the time, but I know I spoke on another channel. I was like, yeah, we're going to beat them. I really think we could beat them 3 times. And in some ways, I felt like we were going to play them 4 times somewhere. But, it all depends a lot. It is a lot heavily on Juju. Juju's going to do whatever she got to do. Whatever she can do, she's not superhuman. People want to say, oh, she was 7 for 17. Okay, but she had 11 boards. You know what I'm saying? If her shot's not falling, she'll do something else in the game. But that's where it shows that we have other offensive threats. Okay, so Coach Gottlieb knows what she's doing. She just couldn't find a break in there for Judah. She just kind of took her in or out the game a little bit to get a long enough rest. But 2 30-point games back to back, like, you know what I'm saying? No days rest. You got to get that kid, a heck of a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? Still scored 20 points. You in this efficiency stuff, because I don't know anybody that's like super, super efficient. And if they are they winning? You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the shot to make the shot. If you want to make the shot, you gotta take the shot. You gotta get the ball in the air. It ain't gonna fall every single time. I know you know what Jordan said. He missed more than he made. So let's lay off the unnecessary efficiency talk and all this kind of stuff. Because what is efficiency even getting? Those of you that are into efficiency, where are these people at? Where's Latson? Where's Hannah's? Where's Paige? Super efficient. Not even close to 50%. Maybe Paige is, but she only averaged 18. We're not doing that. So, it's early. My people really aren't going to show up. But those of you who are watching, I appreciate you. Hit the like. Can't hurt. You see this video on X, I can tell who's watching and where you're watching from. Hit the X button. Share it. Invite others. Don't be shy. 53-46. Good golly. Who thought the Duke would be winning this ACC? I know y'all didn't think that it was going to be Duke because you had Notre Dame all the way. If you watch Notre Dame long enough, okay, you could see that playing the starters in blowouts, I might add, was going to wear and tear on them and on their body. It didn't help because you didn't prepare their bench. This is my opinion speaking. You can say otherwise. I don't care. If you want to come and talk to me, come on over to YouTube. Everybody loves JUJU 1-2-12, basically, at the end. Come on over and talk to me if I'm wrong. I love to have a conversation with you. I'll bring you up on my live. And I just felt like what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Energizer Bunny Hannah can't just continue at this super duper pace that she's going. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout the whole year, have a backup, have a succession plan behind her. Quit playing her so much. She already twisted her ankle, out 2 games. Betts, how many games did Betts miss this year? How many did Paige games missed this year? How many games did JUJU miss this year? Okay, durability. Clark didn't. I don't even remember Clark ever missing a game. I don't know that much about her, but from what at the times that I heard and watched, I never seen her get injured or out of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's player of the year, baby. That's durability. That's being smart. That's being smart. Watching balls that you dive on. You know, staying clear away from unnecessary physical contact. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know, good players know how to do that, how to avoid injury. They just don't go willy-nilly all wild through the lane, not paying attention to where they're landing. You can do all of that when you play. 60-50. Now, Duke done took the lead, y'all. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it that Duke could win the ACC championship? Now, Carr, with her up and down season, which I was like questioning the whole time. Like I said, all Carr Lawson, Coach Lawson needs is some offense. I kept looking at them and I was like, dang, she got the defense down. Kind of like Ole Miss. Ole Miss, you got the defense. Go get you some offensive players. Go get some players that can turn that defense into offense. And look at her. She's doing it. Hats off to Coach Lawson. 62-53. 6 minutes and 54 seconds left to winning the ACC championship. Hats off to you, Carl Lawson. Screen. Oh, she shouldn't have turned. She had that screen. She should have stayed still. Number 12 for Duke. So I'm watching the Duke game right now, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. Sanaya Rivers, I've never seen. I don't watch her that much. I hear a lot about her. I couldn't figure out what's her skill set. You know what I mean? Is she a 3? Is she a 2? I couldn't figure it out. Today I'm kind of seeing some stuff from her. I do. She was super athletic. Lengthy. Oh, if that girl would have made that top of the key shot, that would have been a dagger. 63-53. They need to get the ball to where's Zoe Brooks at? I don't see her in the game. Move, scoot down, Isaiah. What's your name, James? Good. Turnover. Nice stop, though. Should have curved that down a little more. I know, Coach. Coach of the Year. Wes Moore from North Carolina State. Carl Lawson's like, you should have picked me. You should have picked me for Coach of the Year. Okay, if you're on X, follow me on YouTube if you want to have a conversation in my chat, or if you want to continue to watch me, but check it out. I'm watching the ACC Championship. Duke came back from 14 down, in the fourth quarter, 5 minutes and 51. NC starting to hang their heads a little bit. Coach of the Year, Wes Moore is kind of like, he's pacing. He's not sure what to do. Here comes Zoe. She's bringing her back. He's bringing her back in. I wanted to see her get back in the game. 63-53. Let's see if Zoe can turn him up and get him going. Because Duke is feeling real bouncy right now. They're feeling real good right now. She just made a free throw, 64-53. Duke is feeling real good right now. NC State hanging her head. 5 minutes left. You're down 12 points. Why are you feeling like the game is over? The game is not over. The game is definitely not over. You got 5 minutes left. If NC doesn't take care of the ball and use the clock, you got this. Zoe with the defense. Jaden Donovan. Let me tell you, Jaden Donovan is in my favorite class, the class of 23, that's coming out in 27 with Juju, Hannah, Madison, Michaela Williams, Audie Crooks, and all of them. Go ahead, Jada. I remember you. Jada, the other Jada Williams from Arizona. That class is amazing. Ashlyn Shade, KK Arnold. That's a hell of a class right there. I could name a lot of them. And Jaden Donovan was in that class. This got a block on Zoe Brooks. Hats off to the class of 23. And not enough people talking about them. I mean, they talking about the main ones that I said. If you haven't caught March Madness episode 2, Generation, I think it's March Madness, Next Generation, episode 2. Episode 1 was Audie Crooks. Episode 2 today is JUJU Watkins. Your girl is in that video when they showed the you know how they show people in the background. I'm in that video. I've been in the slam video, same kind of clips that they're taking. I was at the Notre Dame game in Los Angeles, and I signed off. You got to sign papers. So I kind of knew I was going to be in something, but I didn't know what. So when they would flash to the audience, boom, there I am. Cool. I try to do a little plug when they interview me, talk about Everybody Loves JUJU 1-2. I stepped into this realm of sports talk because I love sports and I played sports, played too. I'm a dual sport elite athlete from the Bay Area, Peninsula, Silicon Valley, Hall of Famer, played 2 sports back in the day before women's sports really kind of blew up the way it did in the Bay Area, where we ended up having Olympians coming out after me and things like that. I was doing my thing. I was trying to do my thing. Came down to Southern California, was able to see all the greats that you all know about, namely Cheryl Miller. My roommate played with her in high school. I played for Cal State Northridge, mainly because I was going there for track, but I wanted to play 2 sports, so it's kind of like hard to get people, coaches, to be progressive and allow you to do 2 sports or something outside of what they recruited you for. That's why I admire Kim Mulkey allowing Flage to do her thing, her music and to play basketball. Because, what I'm saying, you can't put no ceiling on kids. If you got a talent for something or you are good at more than one thing, it's not as hard as you think. As long as you understand time management, you stay organized, disciplined, you can be that student athlete and you can do more than one thing. Because when it's in you and you love it and you have a passion for it, it's not work. So allow your kids to explore more than one sport. Definitely can help. One goes, they don't, sometimes they go hand in hand. One helps the other. And that's why I was initially running track. It's because I knew it would make me stronger, keep me in condition, and my first love was basketball. I just happened to end up being very fast, fast enough to compete in California Interscholastic Federation, state championships and stuff like that. So it looks like North Carolina State won the 2022 ACC tournament. They were champions in 2022. They're trying to be the champions in 2025. Westmore was the coach of the year this year. How many thought that Coach Ivey would be coach of the year? Anybody think Coach Ivey would be coach of the year? I mean, Notre Dame, I ain't gonna lie, they were smoking. Everybody wants to say, well, they came down and they beat you guys, USC Trojans. Oh, we didn't even put the press on them the way we should have. And we didn't have Kennedy. We needed all of our pieces. We have 9 new pieces in Southern California. Trojans, 9, and 7 of them are freshmen. And then out of the 9, we got 2 portal transfers that came from totally different system than the Coach Gottlieb system. And people that are questioning Coach Gottlieb, and I mean, I don't know what it is that you got a problem with, because she's a hell of a recruiter, duh. Her style of offense, just because you don't understand it doesn't make it wrong. They didn't understand Chicago Bulls Tex Winter in the triangle. And then Coach Phil came in and continued it and perfected it. And he still was questioning, like, what's the triangle? You know what I'm saying? Like, get with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They questioned Don Staley and her type, style offense. I'm sure they probably questioned Kim Caldwell and her styles. Listen, these coaches know what their vision is, and they know the style of play that they feel is best fits and suits their team. I don't question anybody's style of offense. I might say something about sometimes with their defense. Okay, hey, you need to incorporate a press, because I'm big on pressing and stuff like that. It's just helps people turn the ball over. But not everybody can do the press, because not everybody has the components to run the press effectively. So I just let these coaches do their thing, because they know their personnel, they know the type of athletes that they have, and they know what they have to work with. And so with that being said, they do what fits, the athletes that they have. And just because we're not used to seeing it, or understanding why they're doing it, I think you should just continue to watch and understand. Sometimes it's like they haven't even like, they know that they're gonna, if they know that they're gonna make a deep tournament run, they haven't even showed all of what they have in their arsenal, or what they're gonna do in March Madness, because they don't want to show everything, because then it will be on tape. Let me tell you about people that play the Trojans. They've said it before. They'll scout the Trojans USC Trojans will scout teams, spend hours scouting 5 games. Let's say 5 games, last 5 games. And then when we play the team, they won't even do anything that they did they do a junk defense. They'll throw something out there that we've never seen before, just to stop JUJU, or just to stop the Trojans in general. So but there's only certain many things that you can do. You know what I mean? Matchup zone, man-to-man, face guard, boxing one. I mean, there's only 2-1-2, 2-3. A lot of people don't know about the 1-2-1. You know what I'm saying? Like UCLA, like you got Lauren Betts in the back, right? So you could go a 1-2-1, 1 up top, 2, then 1. But I never see that. 1-2-1 is very kind of slick. It's kind of difficult, because you got, if I go to the angle, I see somebody here, then if I drive past them, then I know I got Lauren still in the back. And then if I look to drive and then kick to the wing, I still got that one that's in the middle and the two that can jump over there with the one slide down. 1-2-1. You don't ever really see that too much. That's old school. So I'm curious, like, what Coach Corey Close is planning to do. I wish you guys were in my chat so I could hear what you guys think. Offensively, that Corey Close will come up with today. That's the fun of this whole thing. Is like what. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. Messing around with something. I was trying to see if I could I was trying to see if I could go to view the X channel because I can't see your comments. So I'll try to check right now on my phone. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's 3 minutes left. They can't come back. It's 71-54. Unbelievable. Congratulations, Car. Wow. You she did outsmarted Westmore and North Carolina State. Hey, somebody was saying today, I'm going on social media, and I was like, they were saying it's gonna be upsets all the way down the line. So that means like Duke would be an upset. We would get upset. What would be the upset between South Carolina and Texas if they split this year? Who I don't know. Oh, the upset would be, South Carolina would upset Texas because they're ranked number 1. Okay, so then that may be an upset, right? And then the Big 12, who they got? Oh, TCU is playing Baylor. So who would be the upset in that? TCU, right? Yeah. TCU would get upset by Baylor because Baylor coming on strong. They coming on strong. Man, Duke is learning how to turn their don't score. Take the ball out and use the clock. You don't even need Carr ain't gonna let y'all do all that. Shoot. Jackson from Duke is a track star, boy. She built for this game, man. She got a athletic body out of this world. She too tough. Ooh. Yeah, I think she slipped up that day. Jaden, you were supposed to be in the nail and you ran past the nail. Is that Toby right there? Let's use the clock. Just keep dribbling up, use the clock. Y'all, you have to get on them. Zoe, you're going to have to try to force her to throw a bad pass. Even if you foul out at this point, it's 2 minutes. You jab at her. Make a mistake. Force her to do what she just did. 71-56. Y'all about to win with 2 minutes left, y'all. Y'all about to win with 2 minutes left. Okay. Hello over there in Twitter world. It's your girl Juju. I'm your host of Everybody Loves Juju 1-2. I'm on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, under Everybody Loves Juju. My channel is on YouTube, wherever YouTube following people that usually support and follow just women too, but they're Trojan fans. So, but I accept everybody here. You don't have to be shy. Come on over. Get out of the Twitter world and come on over to YouTube and introduce yourself. Subscribe on your way in. What's Toby doing? Is that the Toby Fournier? Because I've never really got to watch her play. I need to learn her number. Let me see what Toby Fournier's number is. Mm, mm, mm. 72-56. Oh my gosh, I know they feeling in their feelings. I know they in their feelings. Mm, mm, mm. I didn't want to be up here all day. I just want to catch my game today, but I'm up here now. So I wanted to watch. I can watch the South Carolina Texas game as long as I can until we start our game. But I may take breaks here and there. Ooh, shoot it, shoot the three. Just Sanaya, I mean, she should. She had the height. She tried to aim it and follow it straight through. Just keep throwing it up there. Get your points up. Oh, he calling timeout. He's thinking of something. Ooh, this is fun. This is fun. This is really fun. This is really fun watching this. This tells me March Madness ain't gonna be no joke. March Madness ain't gonna be. It's gonna be something else. Okay. It's gonna be. It's gonna be cray. It's gonna be so cray because it's so one and done, and it's just like then you got to come back next year, right, to do what you got to do because it's like didn't get it this year, didn't get it this year done. Then you got to and the portal. Oh my God, the coaches that have been let go, relieved, or fired, whatever you want to say. And there's been a few, and we'll see if there, will possibly be more. And then we got players that maybe wanted to play for that coach, and if that coach is not going to stay or that program is doing, X, Y, and Z different, man, it's going to be a lot of portal transfers, and this is exciting. Back in my day, boy, you try to transfer, you got to sit out a whole dang on year. I wish we had something like that going on back in the day. Oh my God, that would have been so nice, so cool. But you know what? I think you can do it as long as you didn't sign a letter of intent or you weren't on scholarship. I think you can go. I think you could switch schools and not have to sit out. You know what I mean? I can't remember the rules back then, but I think you could though. 74-58. Look at Coach Lawson. Oh my goodness! Look at Duke. And y'all thought Notre Dame was gonna win this conference. He did endures to the end, shall not perish. Okay, this is what's happening right now. Mm, 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 mm. I always say he has a last laugh. Okay, last laugh, laughs last. That's it. Let's see who gets. That's what they say. Let's see who gets the last laugh. That's what I say. Because what matters is what you look like at the end of the season, not always at the beginning of the season. Whew, 16 points. Carl, let up. Take your starters out, bro. Take your starters out. You drawing up plays at 16. Okay, this got to be just for teaching purposes that you drawing up a play and call it timeout, bro. Like you got to stop. You got to stop. You can't, because you do something like this, karma gonna get you. Those girls play tough. Whoever she went and got, you got great defense, and you went out and got some athletes. You went out and got some athletes. You went out and got you some offensive players. This one, yeah. Okay, now I can see her number. I'm tripping. I thought she was like a lot taller. That's why. That's why I thought she was 35. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I thought. She was number 35. I thought she don't look as tall as I thought she was. I was expecting to see a little bit more because I heard she dunked and stuff. So she's just a great athlete. Okay, so she go 1-4 across. Yeah, just keep doing that. Let the clock run out. 7, 5, 4. Shot. Oh, she missed everything, baby girl. Oh Lord. Don't foul her. Just let her go. Just let her score. Yeah, there you go. Just let her score. Now just run the clock out. Oh my God, it's going to time out. Can we just end this game and move on? Oh yeah. We let the bench come in. Okay. Let your seniors get a cut. Yeah, look at them. Oh, that just brings tears to my eyes. I know that means a lot to Duke, and I know that means a lot to Carl Lawson. Yeah, hug your coach. Good job, Carl. She's a philosopher. She's very cerebral. She's a philosopher. And if you can sit through it and kind of grasp and get what she's saying, you she can be a good coach. I've been waiting for her to pop out. I've been waiting for Carl and her team to eventually evolve into this moment. I've been waiting for him, but I just couldn't figure him out all year. I think she was just trying different things or moving different things. She wasn't concerned about the win, but she was just kind of up and down. I didn't know what to think of Duke. Oh, that must feel really good. That must feel really good. It must feel really good. No matter what happens moving forward, you got this. You are the ACC champions. It's a good feeling. You're not expected. I don't know what you're expected to do in a big run. Maybe you can get to Sweet 16 or something like that. But it just all depends. Sometimes a team can just shock you. They can just everything just click, and you're not on the board to go to anybody's Final Four. But North Carolina State, if you see their run last year, I was like, North Carolina State, and they popped up in the goddamn Final Four. I was just like, ugh. So, man, you gotta watch out for these teams hovering around 8th, 9th, and 10th spot. They might shock you while everybody's looking at 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. You gotta look out for 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You just don't know. That feels good. That's a great win. Your guys' name will be on that trophy, and you will be forever 2025 ACC champions. Congratulations. Congratulations. Coach, congratulations. Let me listen to this, y'all. I have to mute you because I can't let it play. Let me hear what she says. They showed who they are. And I told them before the tournament that it was already written. We knew the path that we had to go through. We had to play every team that beat us in the regular season. We beat every team in the ACC this year at least once. We're the only team to do so. This group is worthy champions. You said that response in the second half and what it was. What did you see from your players that turned the tide? Resilience. When you get into championship games, you can't shy away from the moment. Oops. Like I said, Jaden Donovan is part of a class that I think is one of the best classes in a very long time. Class of 2023, which will be the class of 2027. That draft class is full of W prospects. I mean, you're not gonna have to sit here like I do in this draft class and trying to figure out like who's one, who's two, based on what teams need and all that crap that's going on. I don't even want to. I did a mock draft and I hate it. Like I feel like the way that they traded up and switched, what teams need what kind of affects who I thought would be, a number 2 draft or number 3 draft. I take Anissa Moore. Like whoever gets her is going to be very fortunate. Like she wants it so badly, and she, all odds are against her because of her height and so on and so forth. But I think her motor is just amazing, and I just feel like she was right there, in my opinion, for SEC Player of the Year, and she didn't get it. Got a chip now on her shoulders. I think Anissa Moore is an incredible athlete, incredible player, worth any award that she gets moving forward, or not. But I think she's worthy of being drafted high. I think she would be a steal in the draft. Same way I think Angel was a steal in the draft, going 7th. I think she should have went, higher than that, at least in Camila Cardoso's spot. Because Angel brings so much to the game. I mean, she's made the bigs take notice in the league, post players. You know what I'm saying? She's made, she makes people better around her. She's a leader. I just think that this draft class is so hard. It's so hard. It's not enough of things happening. I don't even know who's going to stay and who's not going to stay, another year, things like that. But that class of 27 draft class is going to be something else. It's just so much going on. I remember that McDonald All-American game. It's just top to bottom. Those players that are in that class, their teams are playing now top ball in this year's March Madness. Their teams are ranked, they're out there, and they want to be seen. And it's just going to be an amazing class. It's going to be so fun. The league is going to look, the complexion of the league in the W is going to look amazing. Certain bets you need to get ready. Either you need to consider retiring, or you need to go get a trainer, get your game up. You got experience. It's going to obviously pay off for you, but just like Caitlin, she didn't immediately jump in and impact the first part of the season, but the second part of the season, Caitlin impacted the W in a great way, and you got to give her props for that. And that's just how a lot of them are going to be. The complexion of the league is going to look totally different in 2027. So now we have South Carolina, Texas. The coin toss went to, which was crazy to me because he should have let that hit the ground. Because, old men like him, they know how to catch a coin and flip it and do certain things. I wouldn't trust that. That need to hit the ground, flip over, and do its thing. Don't let a man ever catch your coin. Don't play that game. My dad knew all the tricks on how to catch it and make sure it's on heads or make sure it's on tails. I don't believe it. I don't believe that, and I that's sad. And it should have went on. Like they split, but who won with the most points, which was South Carolina. So either way, it went to the right team. But today, it's a new day, and some people feel like Texas doesn't really feel or look or deserve that number 1 spot. But they find a way to win. You only got to win by 1. So I don't know. I mean, go out there and take it from South Carolina. That's what I say. Go. Take that win. Show them what you got. Show them what you got. And we're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to tip that off. I'm gonna have to watch them on the side eye because I'll be turning my channel to the Big Ten because I can't miss a moment of USC UCLA. I'm seeing the odds and different things with whether we'll win or not. But I say UCLA, and not because UCLA. I don't think UCLA. I mean, that wasn't a fair assessment of them playing against Ohio. With Ohio having many injuries during the game, and the team that they played before that, I can't remember who, Nebraska. It wasn't really a fair assessment. I was just looking at their aggressiveness. I was just looking at are they ready to play some tough ball type thing. So I think they're playing really good right now. But I think what's really good about USC is that we're getting production off the bench and getting production from our role players, our complementary players to JUJU, and just the fact that we beaten them twice. A lot of people say it's hard to beat people 3 times. I say if you got somebody's number, you got somebody's number. It don't matter. Like, you can play them over and over and over. If you match up better and you just kind of like, know how to pull their chain, you just better. You're just better than them. And I just think USC is a better team. But if they win, it's not going to affect our seed, and that's what I care about. If UCLA win, but it would just be awesome just to win to come to a new conference and to win it outright regular season and to win the actual Big Ten championship. It's just going to look good on the resume. And it's just good motivation going into the tournament. So USC, let's go. Fight on. Fight on. Fight on. Right now, we're getting ready to go into this one. We're going to find out what Texas is really made of, because South Carolina ain't playing with you. I think South Carolina, you need to go out here and do your thing. Even though it kind of doesn't, you winning, I don't know how that affects us. I think down the line, who it could affect a lot of different things, like moving around in that tournament and who, being a Final 8. I know people are UConn fans and you want to see UConn, being the Final Four for the sake of Paige, love Paige. But hey, it is what it is, yo. Okay, tip-off is coming. Let's go. We about to tip this ball up. Let's see who wins the tip. Oh, South Carolina. Woo-hoo. Good jump ball. So now I've been hitting from the outside. Yesterday. Look at Chloe Kitts. Okay, Kitts. Big grits Kitts. I see you. You attack that middle. That middle been wide open in the league. I've been trying to tell people, y'all need to attack that middle. If you can make that drop shot. And there's money down there. There's money in there to be made. Ooh. There's money down there. Got to go get it. Y'all think this game going to be close all the way down to the wire? Duke, but if you don't know, if you just tuned in, Duke Blue Devils have won the ACC championship. We're moving on to the SEC championship right now. And then we're going to watch the Big Ten, and then report on later the Big 12. I believe TCU against Baylor. Baylor's coming alive at the end of the season. 4-0 South Carolina coming out the gate. They ain't playing right now in the Big East. Sorry, I keep not talking about the Big East because it's obvious who's going to win. That's why I don't really talk about them. 23 UConn Villanova 19 there in the second quarter of their matchup. UCLA USC plays at 1:30 Pacific time. Baylor plays at 2. What is this? Seton Hall Creighton? And then at 2. Okay. Tahina, boom. Oh, I thought Tina was going to make that 3. Roy brings it up, crosses the line. Nobody picks her up. They leave her. They sag off of her. Throw it back to her. You got to take the shot, Rory. Madison's off. Rory got to look for her shot so that Madison doesn't have to take a dribble and move. She can just pop it where she's at, in my opinion. Ooh. Oh, they got it stolen. Rory, what you want to do? What you want to do? Oh, that was not a good pass, Rory. That was stayed in the air way too long. I stayed in the air way too long. I didn't like that. Tina's got 2. Chloe's got 2. Bree Hall. We got Bree Hall, Faye, and Chloe. Raven and Tahina. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I got to take this call. I feel like this is gonna be a long game. Oh my gosh, I don't know how long I can stay up here. But I appreciate y'all watching on X. Lady Trojans are arriving. They arrived almost 30 minutes ago to the stadium, looking beautiful, looking ready to go. Six to 4. So Gamecocks up. It's for the championship, y'all. It's for the championship. It's for the chip. Hold on, I need to get some coffee. Close this out. Something's wrong. I don't know. I need to see what's going on. I feel like I should have more people up here. I gotta close this out and start another stream.